Hey guys, today I'm going to be going over a Mentimeter, one of the best tools that a leader can use to connect and get real-time data. Okay, so we believe that leadership starts with connection. And when you want to go over content with people, it's really important to begin with connection before you start to go into the content. There's three ways that Mentimeter can really transform how you lead. The first way is, let's say you're going to talk to a large group of people and you want to deliver information, but you want a little bit of interaction and you want to know where they're at, what they're thinking. This is perfect for it. The second way is, let's say you've been put in charge of putting on a training and you don't know how much knowledge or information the individuals have. So think about it this way. What if you start off with a knowledge test? You start off understanding where are people and what level of learning are they at so that you can then tailor. And one of the great things about this is that afterwards you can even do a post test to see if people have learned. Now, the final way that you can use this is maybe this is going to be asynchronous. You are not going to be talking in front of somebody, but you want to get information. Maybe you've gotten feedback and you want to get more clarity. You want to be able to dig deeper. If someone has said that they're looking for more team building, maybe you can ask clarifying questions to really grasp what team building means to them. So let's jump into Mentimeter and I'll show you a couple of things. So we'll start with just go into Google and we'll type in Mentimeter. First thing should show up and I'll click on this. Now, there are two different types of Mentimeter. There are the free version and then different types of paid version. So if you click on pricing, then you'll be able to see that. You can see free, right? 50 participants per month and what is provided. You can do word clouds, polls, quizzes, and slides. One thing I want to highlight on that is that you cannot do more than a certain number of questions, which is a little bit of a bummer. There's a basic one, and that increases the number of applicants along with the number of questions that you can ask, professional and then enterprise. And then moving over to the teachers and students, it is a little bit of a reduction. So for those that, let's say you're in Air Command and Staff College, a really great tool. So or if you have an email address that is tied to a school, that helps you. When you are at the home, what you'll see is I've logged on and I have purchased a student version. So I get some of the tools, not all of them, but I have found it to be very helpful. For those that are in the government, you can purchase this. They don't charge any taxes, and this is just a web-based platform with a yearly subscription, so you're not going to run into any issues from there. You can start with a new Menti, or you can start with AI, kind of a cool thing. And I'll just kind of start with AI, and it's going to say, what do you want to do? And we can click on something here that's giving me some suggestions. But let's say, I am hosting a training on emotional intelligence for military leaders. I want to go over, what they think about it, the different maybe theories on the concept, and gather insights. So not a very comprehensive prompt, of course. I could go to Camo GPT if you're military, or Chat GPT or another type of large language model to have a better understanding, but I'll press submit and it will generate this information. Now it's going to always put the caveat that it's not going to be perfect. You can choose what color you want. This gives you an understanding. I tend to like minty dark. So here we go. It's going to generate your draft. Pretty quick, actually. And once again, you can start from scratch. So if you know what questions you want to ask, maybe you have received results from a survey already, then you can go in and you can get clarifying questions. But it has now created some questions. I can press start editing, and it's got it already has created my master slide, emotional intelligence, leadership in action, right? If I want to go in and change that, I'd go onto the right-hand side, and let's just say I just wanted to say emotional intelligence. So I'm going to go in here, and you can see as I make it face on the right-hand side, the left-hand side goes from there. It goes over an agenda. And once again, this is just AI kind of joking or guessing on that. I asked it, I said I wanted people to see what emotional intelligence was in one word. And this is a word cloud. So you can see the question type. If I go, I don't really like a word cloud, I want it to be multiple choice, I can go in and then I can then have them choose a multiple choice one, or I can make it open-ended. These are the responses they can go in and do. I can do a scale. Really kind of cool when you start to look at all of these different examples, but I actually do think a word cloud is a really great utilization from here. Then it has just made some slides. It's done actually some content. It's pulled from, it's scraped information and said, hey, you know, Daniel Goleman has a framework, right? Let's talk about this. And now it's asked a different type of question that's multiple choice. People can go in here, get the information. I can create a new slide. I can click on this. I can make it a quiz, like a competition where people will choose one and then they'll get the right information. I can upload images. I can upload videos. I can put quotes, right? I mean, this is really, really, really cool for you to be able to integrate this. You can integrate this with your Google Slides. You can integrate this with PowerPoint. Really amazing. I love this stuff. Once someone actually does respond, then you're going to see the results run this page. And with any type of paid version, you can then export the data and be able to get some good content, which I really, really like to just to recognize that and understand that. And then just to give you an example, you can see what the presentation would look like. And that is a neat way just to sit there and go, this is how it's building. Do I like this? Do I not like this? Pretty neat when you look at it. And then I can change the title if I want to. I can see right now I've got 50 participants because that's what I paid for. So just a reminder, if you've got more people than that, then you're going to want to upgrade. But you can go in and you can see different presentations that potentially you've done in the past, which is really cool. You can also share these presentations with other people. You can look at shared templates, which is just amazing. And really, when it comes down to it, you can, if you're not sure where to start, you can go in and you can go, okay, I want to do a general knowledge. I want to go explore that. So hopefully you found that to be something that you can use. Please put in the comment when you think you would use Mentimeter and any questions that you have, I'd be happy to answer.